Hello and welcome to today's podcast on Daily Dose, a program that brings to you sustainable and workable principles for your transformation in order for you to live your best life and be the best you. I'm super excited to connect with you today and also be with you on this journey of transformation. My name is Victor John Edets, and I'm your host on this program. Yesterday, we discussed intensively about mental transformation, and I want to say this that it has really been an exciting journey. Saying that we started this journey a few days ago, and it has really been an exciting one. Seeing the comments, the feedbacks I've been receiving concerning the podcast, and the effect it has in our life. It's really exciting and mind-blowing. Alright, so just a recap of what we did yesterday, or what we say yesterday. We discussed that mental transformation can change your situation. So nothing just happened around you, or nothing just happened in your life without it taking shape in your mind. First of all, right, we discussed about the ability or the power of imagination. Right, this is one of the gifts and the ability God instilled in man. And so instead of we giving this ability to someone else to decide for us, you can decide the kind of life you want to live. Alright, we also discussed that our mind is our inner world, and our body and everything we see outside that we can touch, we can feel, is our outer world. And that implies that our inner world controls our outer world. So we need to be careful, we need to be conscious of what goes into our inner world, the materials, the informations that goes into our inner world, because our mind is our production room, is our production center. This is where the formation of who we should be and who we want to be takes place. Alright, the future we want to see, the future we envisage, the making of it takes place in our mind. And so that's why we need to be careful, we need to be conscious of what goes into our mind. Yesterday we discussed that our eyes and our ears are the major gateway to our mind. Alright, so you need to stream what you see, you need to stream what you hear. It's not everybody you listen to, it's not everything you read. Alright, because what goes into your mind has a way of making you, has a way of creating you and creating the future, which probably you don't want because of the kind of information you had sent to the production room. And also we said that in as much as our inner world controls our physical world, we should also still be careful, because our physical world has a way of influencing our inner world. Because places we go to, the kind of association we keep, has a way of influencing what goes into our mind, and what goes into our mind takes formation of what the kind of person or the kind of life we live. Because we said something from the Holy Scripture: as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As you think in your mind, that is the kind of person you are. So if I see you and I see the quality of life you live now, I should tell the kinds of thoughts you had been thinking in time past. So if you want to have a quality life tomorrow, if you want to have a life of value tomorrow, then you should start applying your heart in the right way, in thinking rightly. That is why this program came up, mental transformation, because we need to have a transformed mind in order for us to be the best version of ourselves and live the best life God wants us to live. Alright, so yesterday I made a promise that I was going to share the major 6 mindsets I use to transform my life on a daily basis. Alright, so without wasting time, I will jump straight at it. Number one, replace judgment with curiosity. You see, I'd been a victim of this in time past. I'm kind of person that quickly judge action, judge people, but I discovered that whenever I do this, I close up the process of learning. All right, probably the action carried out by someone, I should learn from that process. Rather, whenever I judge someone by his action or the personality of that person, I close up a learning process, and that is not good, because it doesn't make you an effective person in terms of interpersonal relationships. So instead of you judging actions of people or judging people irrationally, rather have a genuine interest to know, why did this person behave this way? All right, in doing so, you are establishing a solid relationship with that person, and you're opening up a channel, a process of learning. You get to discover that the reason why this person is doing this is because probably he's in a situation that need or that warrants him to take that action. So you will learn from that process. So whenever you find yourself in such situation, you will know what to do, right? So you don't just cut yourself off from the learning process and from information. So instead of judging people or judging action, rather I want you to develop a genuine interest in understanding the forces that are shaping someone's action, no matter how much you might disagree with them or how much they might bother you. Just replace judgment with curiosity. Now, when you do this, it helps you be more effective with others and more compassionate. All right, both of which will lead to a better outcome and interpersonal effectiveness. This is very, very important. All right, like I said before, so once I stopped judging people and stopped judging people's action irrationally, I became more effective, and I developed fascinating insights into human behavior that has helped me improved all my relationships and my work with people. I did this because I believe everyone has something to teach me. So I stay curious in order for me to learn and be the best person I ought to be. Now, this has helped me understand humans and their behavior. It has helped me understand my brother. It has helped me understand the next man on the street. It has helped me understand my neighbor. So I want you to apply this to heart, to your life, and to your mind, that probably you've been judging your colleague in the place of work. He just do something and you just immediately conclude and place judgment on him. Rather, instead of judging him, try to find out why did he have to do that. All right, and you will discover what you will learn from that process. Okay, number 2, all growth happens outside my comfort zone. Literally, I will tell you this. I'm a kind of person that I usually avoid everything that will make me uncomfortable. Yes, but as time went on, I discovered that I was not growing. I discovered that nothing changed in my life. I'd remained where I had always been, and I discovered that I had always remained in my comfort zone. There was no challenge, there was no new challenge that will spur me up or that will make me think creatively. So for you to grow, for you to be the best you, for you to also live your best life, you need to go out of your comfort zone. So the kind of life you want to live, you can't find it in your comfort zone. All right, so today I now welcome all the things that will make me uncomfortable, because it has a way of me proving myself and to know how much I am capable of handling such challenges that come around, such situations, and such uncomfortable things that come my way. All right. So, if you want to experience growth in your life, you want to experience transformation in your life, then you need to get ready to leave your comfort zone, because there's something I understand, that discomfort leads to improvement. I'm going to say that again. Discomfort leads to improvement. So I want you, as from today, I want you to start seeking out for many uncomfortable situations, knowing that they will give you the opportunity to prove yourself and how much you are capable of. I believe you are getting value from the mindset I'm sharing. So quickly, we'll move on to number 3. There are no failures, only lesson. I know you're surprised to hear that, but that's the truth. There are no failures, only lesson. See, every experience you've had, every failures you've had are literally not failures. Rather, it's a learning process whereby you have discovered a better way of doing what you thought or what you think failed initially, doing it well. So just like Thomas Edison said, I discovered 999 ways to do things differently. All right. So everything, every experience you've had, every relationship that had failed made you a better person for the next one. So if you look back, you discover that probably you've had several failed relationships. Yeah, it might not have worked out with that person, but for every new relationship you have, you discover that you always try to avoid the thing that made the previous relationship go bad. So that process makes you a better person. All right. So there are no failures, only lessons. And I discovered that in the process of converting my failures to lesson, one thing that had kept me in one position for long is perfectionism. I've struggled with this for years because this will prevent you from trying new things and making mistakes, which ironically was the biggest mistake of all. Right? So perfectionism has a way of limiting you, because when you pick up a project, instead of you completing it, you want to ensure that this project is 100% perfect, and thereby closing up every opportunities that should benefit you or that should take you to the next level. All right, so you need to do away with perfectionism and begin to make mistakes. Because in making mistakes, you will grow, you will discover new opportunities, you will be the best version of yourself, you will discover your capabilities, you will discover your ability, you will discover that there are some skills, there are some gifts, there are some talents that are just lying fallow within you. So I want you to approach life with this mindset, and you will appreciate the failures just as much as the success. At that point, nothing can shake you. All right. So I want you to have it at the back of your mind that there are no failures, only lesson. Number 4, everything is an opportunity. Everything. This is one of my favorite mindsets that I've developed recently. Right? I try to look for opportunity in everything. Even me talking to you right now, it's an opportunity, because when you get inspired, when you get transformed, you will say, okay, Victor, thank you for the value you have shared, I have received from you. In doing this, you can just click on the support button there and send your donation, because this donation goes a long way in achieving a lot of things, keeping the sustainability of this podcast and also extending helping hand. All right. So I seek opportunity in everything, because in doing this, you become the best you. All right. So sometimes I have to just get creative, but I believe that every single thing that comes into my life is a chance to improve in some ways. And what are those ways? For instance, a long queue, or rather a long line, is a chance to practice patience. An irritating person or situation is a chance to experience acceptance. Okay? A stressful project is a chance to improve your skills and abilities. Difficulties and setbacks are opportunities to develop resilience and perseverance. Challenges are a chance to prove yourself. So, look for challenges. Be open to challenges, because this is the only way you can prove yourself. Problem leads to solutions. This applies to all things. Every situation is an opportunity. You just have to find it, right? Every situation is an opportunity. You just have to look in between the lines to find the opportunity in the situation. Okay, so that is number 4. Everything is an opportunity. Number 5 is emotions are action signals. Yes, I believe that emotion communicates information. So whenever I feel an emotion, I immediately enter problem solving mode and think about what I need to do. See, most times we trivialize our emotions. Rather, these are signals in order that keeps us alert and gives us direction in what to do for our action. Alright, so if you've been neglecting your emotions, I would like you to start paying attention to your emotion, because your emotion has a way of guiding you, has a way of directing you. Alright, so when you feel something is not right, there are times you want to do something, you just feel something is not right, and instead of you pushing forward and doing it, you just have to retreat a little bit in order to think through. So emotions are action signals which we need to pay attention, because it has a way of transforming our lives. And finally, every moment is a chance to start new. Every moment. It doesn't matter what has happened in time past. Every moment is a chance to start new. Just like this moment that you are listening to this podcast, I believe you have learned a lot of things from the podcast, and especially from today's podcast. This is another opportunity for you to start afresh. It doesn't matter what has happened in time past. It doesn't matter how many times you have failed, how many times you have fallen. This is another opportunity, another moment for you to start afresh. So I will encourage you to apply all these 6 mindsets I use, and in the course of application you may discover some other mindset that can transform you. Please apply them. The goal is for you to be transformed. The goal is for you to be the best you. The goal is for you to live the best life God expects from you. So as we wrap up today's podcast, I will just quickly read through the 6 mindsets I use to transform my life on a daily basis. I said number 1 is replace judgment with curiosity. Number 2 is all growth happens outside your comfort zone. And number 3 is there are no failures, only lessons. Number 4 is everything is an opportunity. Number 5 is emotions are action signals. And number 6 is every moment is a chance to start new. I believe you got value from today's podcast. So please feel free to send in your comments, feel free to send in your feedback, because I want to walk with you journey. of transformation. So let's connect. Talk to me. Tell me what you feel. Tell me where you need help, and I'm always willing and ready to help you. Alright, until I come your way tomorrow, be the best you.